Let's talk about heat. Yeah, heat response. Your body changes to heat in a multitude of different ways, and they're pretty miraculous in how it happens. Initially, when we first get in, depending on the temperature of the water, your body realizes that obviously something has changed. Nerve endings kind of go crazy all over your body. You're going to get that tingling sensation and all sorts of things, right? The first thing that really happens from an internal perspective is your body's going to go, okay, we're starting to get warmer. I need to activate my ability to reduce that heat, so it's going to increase circulation all over the place. We've talked about this before, 122% increase in circulation when you're in hot water. What that's doing is pulling all the heat from the inside and being able to move it to the outside so it can dissipate and just get out, right? But the byproduct is we have this huge increase in circulation. All good things start floating around our body, our ability to take away bad things. It's just a huge benefit. This is actually the point where we start getting a little bit warmer and we get into the relaxation phase, right? We always talk about what's the universal word when you get into a hot tub? It's that relaxation. Our muscles start releasing tension. They start lengthening, they start opening up. And that increased circulation is bringing all the food and the fuel and all the benefits we need to make sure we're replenishing all those muscles, and everything that we've done and beat up our body all day, that's how we get back from it, right? So now we're relaxed. It's a great time to do some stretching, great time to take advantage of our hydro massage jets. This is the perfect time to just be fully relaxed and engaged in that great part of the hot tub. As we start to heat up a little bit more, now we're kind of getting into simulating a fever, right? There's all sorts of research there about how your body responds to heat, and fever is the exact way to do it. The biggest thing that happens is your immune system starts skyrocketing through. Two big things that really come from that are called white blood cells, which we all know. Those are like the big overprotective big brother that comes through and solves all the problems. But to isolate and find those problems, there's this big thing called cytokines. And that's like the bratty little sister that just runs around and tattles on everybody. So we need both, and both start jumping up at around 102. Again, similar to a fever. It's our body's natural response. Once we start moving past that a little bit, we end up in what I like to call the magic temperature. Magic temperature is 104 degrees. Once your body and your muscle temperature starts reaching 104 degrees, you have this massive increase in what we call heat shock proteins. Heat shock proteins are a stress protein that responds to your body being heated, right? And what they do is they're like triage nurses, and they find all the problems inside your body and they direct all the attention to fixing those. There's a whole bunch of science in this, and it's about proteins and how they're folded or misfolded or unfolded. But ultimately the main lesson is this: heat shock proteins find issues in your body, they prioritize them, and they help fix them. And being able to maximize that production of heat shock proteins is one of the biggest benefits of being able to get to 104 degrees. Past that, we've also got a whole bunch of brain function chemicals that come in. The biggest one is called BDNF, which means brain-derived neurotrophic factor. Big word that you don't need to remember. All you need to remember is what it does is it helps grow your brain. We want to try and create that big, fluffy, fat hippocampus, which is brain function and memory function and cognitive function. That all happens when your body starts reaching those upper temperatures. Additionally, if you're sitting in 104 degrees, you're kind of pushing your body a little bit past where it's super comfortable, so you're creating those neural pathways to really push through and have that resiliency. So at that point, we're in the hot tub, we've had all these benefits, now we come out. What happens? As our body slowly starts to cool down, we have a reduction of stress chemicals, all cortisol starts reducing, you end up with just having that continued relaxation feeling. And the biggest thing that is a huge benefit as our body cools down, we have that constant built-in response to our body cooling that creates this deep, restful sleep, right? Evolutionary triggers that are built into our body. Typically, we used to go to sleep when it got cold, and we used to wake up when it got warm. So when it starts, your body cools down, your body says it's time to sleep. And sleep is key for so much. Restoration, rebuilding, just rebalancing your entire body. You can't do it without sleep. So getting in the water, you start getting all those benefits, you start pushing your body, and you get this amazing benefit and all these refixing and rebalancing. And getting out of the water, it continues and allows you to continue that journey. Both sides are amazing. Heat is absolutely just one of the best things in life that can really help your body reset. So that's what happens.